They heard Boston, they saw an Asian guy, now they're all confused. Nice to be here, guys. Nice to be here in Boulder. It's so different from home, you know? It's been a whole day and no one's told me to go fuck myself yet. It's fun, guys. I did come in from Boston today. That's right, I'm from Boston. I know it's hard to tell because, you know, I don't talk with a speech impediment. I live in Boston now, but originally I was born in China, guys. I was born, you know, pristine, pollution-free, and politically not corrupt China. I have to say that they're listening. With weather balloons, apparently. You guys catch that? Yeah, they shot that thing down after like a week, and people were celebrating. That is hilarious, right? That would be like if you came home to your wife fucking another man, and before you shot him, you're like, no, 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 please, finish. Yeah, I was born in China, but then when I was 8, I actually ended up moving to Australia. You know, my parents wanted to experience racism. From Australia, we ended up moving to New Zealand, and then New Zealand to here. And when people find out that I moved around a lot as a kid, they're usually like, ah, is your family in the military? But no, they were indecisive. I do kind of give off that look though, right? Like every time I travel, the TSA, they always think I'm the military. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if it's my haircut, my demeanor, or my affinity for Asian prostitutes. 2 tours in Thailand. No PTSD, just a couple STDs, you know? This is a brunch show, okay. It's okay, don't need to thank me for my service, guys. I was honorably discharged. I did it anyway, yep. That's a cum joke. All right, we can move on. I've been learning Spanish, guys. I've been learning Spanish. You know, this way, people will be confused when I speak. Just like, what kind of minority are you? North Mexican. West of Guadalajara, east of Beijing. That's where I'm from. Yeah. I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo. Anyone use Duolingo? Yeah? Okay. All right. 2 people. That's good. This is just for you 2. Yeah, I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo, and I was on 200 days, right? 200 days, I was feeling pretty good. I go to Mexico, I find out my Spanish is not as good as I thought it was. When I had to progressively change my answer to the question, do you speak Spanish? Throughout the trip, right? Like at first when they asked me, ¿hablas español? I'm like, sí, un poco. And then halfway throughout the trip, I had to change it to, poquito. Muy poquito. And then by the very end of the trip, I was like, no hablo American. Because I realized what Mexicans think is an un poco amount of Spanish isn't so goddamn un poco, right? Like I would say I speak a little bit of Spanish, and they would go off on like a 10-sentence tirade, like Pitbull at a reggaeton concert. I'm like, hey, Mr. Worldwide, I have no idea what you just said. When I say a little bit of Spanish, I mean I know numbers, colors, some fruits, the chorus to Despacito, and I can ask questions and not understand the answers. Yeah. My friend was talking to my friend. He was like, oh, how many days are you on Duolingo? I'm like, 200 days. And I was like, oh, cool. What palabras have you learned? I'm like, what's a palabras? He's like, words. Like, oh. They don't cover that in the first 200 days? We've been really focused on apples, what color they are, And how many has Juan eaten? Tres. Juan ate 3 manzanas rojas. Those are the red apples. Yeah. I feel like Duolingo doesn't teach you enough like conversational Spanish. It also doesn't teach you any slang, right? Like the word that I learned for jacket in Spanish is chaqueta, right? Chaqueta. And then you go to Mexico, you find out that's slang for to jerk off. Oh. So I've just been going to all these coat checks, asking for hand jobs. Lady at the last show was like, so did you get any? Like, yes, Juan only charged me 100 pesos. His hands were very soft. Oh, that's a fun crowd. Alright, do you guys want to hear a bit about sex toys or an inspirational quote? Sex toys. Inspirational sex toys. I don't have one about that. Alright. We'll do the inspirational quote then. Fine, we'll do the sex toys, okay. I was like, it's a brunch show, but okay, who cares? Alright, so yesterday I passed by this sex store, right? And I went in for science. And I saw there was this silicone mouth. And on the box, it said, now featuring realistic teeth. I'm like, who the hell wants a sex toy with realistic teeth? Right? Like, out of all the parts on a woman to make realistic, teeth would be the last one. Like, my ideal woman has the face of an angel and the mouth of a meth addict. I date a lot of girls from Greeley. I don't even know what that is. They just told me something. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're making these things like too realistic and in like the wrong direction, right? Imagine if they made like a realistic pocket pussy. So realistic that for 5 days of the month, you can't use it. And you have to get an ice cream and a heating pad. Thank you. This guy knows. This guy. He's like, that's me right now. Oh. But yeah, have you guys noticed that like male sex toys are just like female parts, but female sex toys are like super upgraded versions of male parts? Right? Like, y'all get these mystical fantasy dragon cocks. These 5-in-1 Swiss Army dildos. That's not fair. Right? Because guys, we just want you the way you are, but in plastic, right? The woman, you're like, yeah, we're gonna need that turbocharged with Bluetooth and an earthquake setting. I feel like it kind of like mirrors dating preferences, right? Like you guys, you're looking for a guy with like features and upgrades, and guys are just like, yeah, this one has teeth. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. My name's Peter Liu.